Texas Tech and Kansas State, two teams that exposed West Virginia and smothered Geno Smith. K-State's route moved the Cats over the Ducks to number 3, but this is the road ahead. The Pokes visit next week. Road games in Fort Worth and Waco, and then Texas comes calling on December the 1st. In a league that featured more touchdowns last week than punts, which is amazing, defense is actually going to play a part in this game here. Two units that are very good at preventing big plays against two offenses that are great at converting third downs. Both teams win by chewing clock, so something's got to give here. Texas Tech's Seth Doege is a coach's son, Jim Rat, pocket passer with a very talented arm who might just steal the Heisman spotlight from Colin Klein, the sudden odds-on frontrunner to win the award. A test for a Wildcat team that has a special season in sight, something that would have been unimaginable without the architect, savior, Bill Snyder. Here's Gene Wojciechowski.
Bill Snyder is bigger than life in the Little Apple, otherwise known as Manhattan, Kansas. Snyder has been so successful for so long that he has his own stadium, his own road, and even his own lookalikes. Everybody in this college town loves Snyder and his Kansas State team.
When that man is coaching, they do. They get better every year.
I think he needs a raise.
Bill Snyder is the greatest college football coach ever.
Okay, so you know that Bill Snyder, but do you remember this guy?
It's a tremendous challenge here, and I think this has the opportunity for the greatest turnaround in college football.
Dad came in and he said, Sean, I've been offered a head coaching job at Kansas State, and how would you feel if I took that? And I said, why in the world? Man, that place is a mess.
It was more than a mess. It was the worst major program in the country. K-State hadn't won a game in 2.5 years and only had 4 winning seasons in 52 years.
There were a lot of people that said, wait a minute, that's a dead-end job.
During a break in that 1988 job interview, Snyder asked to be dropped off in the middle of the Kansas State campus. The love affair with Manhattan was about to begin.
I just wanted to see how people felt, what they were like, and everybody was so gracious. I stopped maybe 40 or 50 people. They didn't know who I was. I didn't know them. I was so impressed with people who took the time to share with me and visit with me. The bottom line was that's why I came to Kansas State.
But the most dramatic reconstruction job in perhaps the history of college football was even harder than Snyder imagined.
One young guy got up and said, we're so embarrassed. You look around, Coach, you don't see a player with a leather jacket on. He said, we're too embarrassed and we don't wear them. After a ball game, very few of us go to class on Monday. Another young guy stood up and said, Coach, a whole bunch of us don't go to class on Tuesday either.
The Wildcats aren't embarrassed anymore. Snyder is so good that he came out of retirement in 2008 for a second stint. During his combined 21 seasons at K-State, he has won lots of games and lots of respect.
He's serious. He's serious about you as a player. He's serious about you as a person. And he's serious about your success beyond football.
I want everybody in the world to know he's not as mean as he looks sometimes. He cares so much, and he loves us so much. You're willing to do anything to keep him proud.
Manhattan is crazy about him. His success has boosted the local economy, increased enrollment at K-State, and helped fund $75 million of stadium improvements.
Well, he came and he says, why can't we be the best? Why can't we be the best? And now I think everybody thinks that.
What Coach Snyder's done for Manhattan and the community is remarkable, and he deserves all the thanks that we all give him for that.
Why do you think this community loves him?
Well, because he's one of them.
Our people are genuine, caring people, and they care about you for who you are. I've lost here, but I don't think I lost any friends.
Some numbers to remind you of the Renaissance, just how rough things were before Bill Snyder got there. In the 80s, you guys know the players used to go door to door to sell tickets. That's how bad attendance was before he built the thing up. Now there's talk of a Snyder statue outside the stadium that is named for him. But old Bill Snyder